My name's Kelcy Taratoa. I'm a visual artist. I make artwork full time. My medium of choice is acrylic on linen. I think it's changing. I think there's a proportion of people in New Zealand who feel that it has very little value, but I think there's a growing proportion of people that are becoming more and more interested in art and are interested in the intellectual and cultural exchanges that can be had through that medium, but also art is increasingly being seen as an investment opportunity as well. So there's growing interest and attitudes towards art are changing. What I feel is that there's huge interest in what is happening in New Zealand, not only in the art industry, but given that we're talking about the art industry, there is ample interest in what we do here, and I feel that it sits on par with what's happening around the world. The show that I'm involved in, for example, it demonstrates that there is a key interest in what happens here. There's not only myself, but there are other New Zealand artists featured in that show alongside international artists that have established themselves in the global market, and that goes to show how we sit within that global market, that we're there. But part of being successful is being able to visualise your success. So early on in my degree, I decided I wanted to be an artist, and I worked hard to make sure that happened. I'm still working on that. In this industry, it's important to have talent, but it's also important to have a clear goal and aspiration and understand what is required to realise that dream, and part of it is understanding the business side of art, and there is a business side, and you need to be very, very professional. I've been really fortunate in that I studied at Massey University under some key artists, and that really built a really strong foundation for me. The program was really strong, and just being around tutors who are actually producing art really helped me in the way that it enabled me to see how artists make work, but also how they business their art. And that's really important to know how the industry works and functions and how you can fit into it. I've been fortunate to show in a lot of public galleries and museums around New Zealand, and have been in some quite significant shows of recent times, particularly one show that's travelling around the world. It will move over to Tel Aviv later on this year. Stylistically, my work's very, very graphic and hard-edged. There's a lot of references to comic books. I tend to insert imagery into a frame or a border. I have split compositions within my work, and there's a lot of references to film and TV serials just through the way in which images are cropped and positioned within the frame. Fairly early on, I wanted to pursue art as a career, and I really felt that was one of my talents, one way that I could express myself, I guess, to the world and to others that I felt comfortable with. And I think it's a medium in which you're able to explore, political issues, global issues, that people can, in their own quiet way, connect with or join in with the dialogue.